Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's watch the game Theorists. I choose you, Pikachu. Yeah.
Dear Nintendo, hi, it's me, Austin, etc. Oh, what am I? Am I not enthusiastic enough? Sorry, I am really tired. I just got over being sick with some sort of stomach thing, so I'm avoiding caffeine because it can do wonky things to your digestive tract. Last thing I need is a diuretic right now, but I am here. I'm sharp. My bowels are empty and my mind is clear.
Your mind is clear.
So, speaking of being sick, let's talk about viruses. Specifically, the Pokerus virus in Pokemon. This is something that's been on my radar for a while, and it wasn't actually my idea. It was an idea given to me by YouTuber Tierzoo years ago, because that dude did microbiology in college, and that's where his brain goes, apparently. Anyway, I'm finally gonna do it now because I wanna, so thanks for the free idea, Tier. Or is it Mr. Zoo? Nah, whatever. So first of all, what is the Pokerus? It is a virus, probably. The lore isn't that clear on whether it's actually a virus or not, but it is a microorganism of some kind. It's contagious, passing from Pokemon to Pokemon. If one of your Pokemon has it, there is a small chance that it will pass to another Pokemon in your party. A Pokemon can, very rarely, like 3 in 65,536 times, catch it after a battle ends.
Interesting idea. Interesting. Tell me more.
That is a 0.0046% chance of catching it in the wild. This means that it's either not highly contagious, which is likely, or it's highly rare, which is also likely, or it's both, which is, you know, extremely likely. Anyway, for context, the chances of encountering a shiny Pokemon is 1 in 8,192, or about 0.012%, making finding a shiny Pokemon over 2.5 times more likely than catching the Pokerus, which is good, right? Less chances of getting a Pokemon virus? Well, no, that is actually terrible news. Why? Because the Pokerus frickin' rules!
What? What? You get this virus and you grew?
A Pokemon that catches the Pokerus gains effort values at a doubled rate, which, in order to understand what the heck that means, I'm gonna have to explain Eevee Training. No, Tanya, not Eevee Training, Eevee Training. Good grief. Okay, so let's take a random Pokemon. Actually, yeah, no, let's make it actually random. I'm gonna use randompokemon.com to give me something actually completely random. Come on, big money, no whammies, and I got Cofagrigus.
Okay, quite random.
All right, hold on. I literally have no idea what this Pokemon is. Just give me a sec. Okay, it was introduced in Gen 5, evolves from Yamask at level 34. Pokedex entry says, it has been said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies. They like to eat gold nuggets. They pretend to be elaborate coffins to teach lessons to grave robbers. Their bodies are covered in pure gold. Grave robbers who mistake them for real coffins and get too close end up trapped inside their bodies.
So yeah, it's pretty random Pokemon. Let's get to the facts.
Many depictions of Cofagrigus decorating ancient tombs. They're symbols of the wealth that kings of bygone eras had. Neat! Good stuff. All right, so, where were we? Oh, right, Eevee Training. Okay. Cofagrigus. Let's take a look at an average level 100 Cofagrigus. We're going to ignore IVs for y'all who are super into this. This is not an Eevee training guide. Cool your jets a little bit. Okay, so at level 100, Cofagrigus will have 6 stats: HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed, with values of 226, 94, 265, 175, 193, and 58 respectively. effectively. Just at a glance, you can assume a few things. Cofagrigus has high health, high resistance to physical attacks, packs a punch like a me, and is reasonably strong at attacking with essentially Pokemon magical attacks. Also, it's just overall pretty resilient. So at level 100, this is the best that our Cofagrigus can get, right? Well, there's no more levels to be gained, ergo there's no possible way to improve this Pokemon's stats. Wrong. Dead wrong. This is where Eevee Training comes in. Eevee Training, short for effort value training, is a way of improving your Pokemon's stats without being shackled to the leveling system. Yeah, leveling your Pokemon does increase their stats, but you can push them even further than that. You may have experienced this a little with Pokemon vitamins, which will instantly and permanently boost a stat for essentially free.
Instantly and permanently.
But these do have a limit.
There's a limit though, there's a roof, there's a bottleneck.
You can only use vitamins to increase stats by a total of 100, which is already pretty impressive. It means you can theoretically boost any stat by 100. You can take that paltry 94 attack and turn it into a 194 attack, making your Pokemon more well-rounded, or you can boost the defense from 265 to 365, making something that was already formidable against physical attacks nearly impenetrable. But this is just scratching the surface of the min-maxing that's possible in the Pokemon games, which brings us back to effort values. Effort values were the system that was put in place in Pokemon, well, a lot of people say that it was introduced in Ruby and Sapphire, but some form of it has existed in the Pokemon games going all the way back to Generation 1. But the system there was way more complicated and less fun. Anyway, in the current system, you can boost your stats by way more than this initial 100 from vitamins. By how much? Over 500 total, 510 to be exact. So how do you get this extra 410 points after shoving a bunch of pills in your Pokemon? By fighting other Pokemon. Let's pit our Cofagrigus against another, let's use our randomizer again. Okay, so we're in a Pokemon battle and a wild Baniri has appeared. Excellent. Cofagrigus, use Hyper Beam. What, you think, what, it's overkill? Just do it! I'm the Pokemon Master here.
I'm the Pokemon Master here. Use Hyper Beam!
Nuke it with Hyper Beam!
Oh! お前はもう死んでいる。何？何？
Okay, we've knocked out Baniri. Nice. I'm sure there will be no consequence
Overkill.
to putting a wild animal in a coma surrounded by its natural predators after zapping it with a laser beam. Battle's over and boom, we've gained an effort value point. 1 to be precise. According to Bulbapedia, Baniris are worth 1 effort value point in the speed stat, meaning each one we kill, knock out, our Cofagrigus will gain 1 point to their speed stat. And that's it. That is Eevee Training. You can boost a Pokemon's stats by over 500 points just by playing the game. There's an entire list of Pokemon out there with different effort value rewards, so just find a place with a ton of Pokemon in it that have the stat you want to grind and begin the mass extermination. Let's take our hypothetical Cofagrigus with his base stats and up them to 240 HP, 94 attack, 427 defense, 317 special attack, 339 special defense, and 104 speed, making them a literal tank. Thick as heck armor with a cannon strapped to its head. All of this accomplished through Eevee Training, and basically doubles the potential power of any given Pokemon. And what does this have to do with Pokerus? Everything. Pokerus has one single side effect that we know of. It doubles the EVs Pokemon receive from battle, making it a highly prized infection among the world's most serious Pokemon trainers, essentially halving the amount of time they have to spend EV training otherwise. That Baniri from earlier that only gave me 1 speed point, now it gives 2, and that's it. That's everything you need to know. And the thing is, as Tirzu pointed out to me ages ago, this makes no freaking sense. A contagious disease that is purely beneficial and is purely a virus? Really? That cannot possibly be possible, can it? Well, let's find out, because the answer may surprise you. Interestingly, beneficial viruses do exist. They're known as mutualistic viruses.
Mutualistic viruses, so it's beneficial viruses that actually exists. The more you know.
And the more you know about the microcosmos of your body, the less surprising this should be. Between 1 to 3% of your body is actually not you. It's other things, other creatures you're carrying around with you. Meaning if you weigh 170 pounds like I do, hashtag dadbods unite, as much as 5 pounds of your body is viruses, bacteria, and fungi living on you and in you. Most of them are utterly harmless, and several of them are actually beneficial. Bacteria plays a key role in mammal digestion, for example, helping to break down things in your intestines into more easily absorbed forms. Things you're eating that would otherwise just pass through you are turned into useful materials by the things living inside you. This is why going on rounds of antibiotics can give you severe indigestion. It will literally wipe out the beneficial mutualistic bacteria in your gut.
Oh, I didn't know about that. The more you know.
Making your food harder to digest. What's more, this bacteria in your gut doesn't just eat your food, they also reduce the chances of infection in your body, either by starving out other organisms that would use your waste to multiply and produce an infection or a toxic upspike in chemicals, or outright eating harmful bacteria. But why don't you always get super sick with an antibiotic-resistant infection every time you go on antibiotics? Because that's where viruses come in. When antibiotics kill off the beneficial bacteria in your gut, this allows viruses to thrive. Specifically, viruses known as bacteriophages, which are viruses that prey on bacteria. These things are everywhere, and they literally could not care less about your health. What they care about is replicating, and they do it very well. Usually, phages are designed to adapt.
Okay, let's just stop there for a while first. I have to acknowledge that this information is very useful, especially in this current global pandemic in which we really need to be more conscious about our own health. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm sincerely grateful for this video. I'm learning a lot more. Okay, anyways, continue.
Adapted to prey on very specific bacteria, meaning they'll leave things like your beneficial bacteria in your guts alone, because they've just not adapted to attack them. But when the bacteria that have been keeping harmful bacteria at bay suddenly gets wiped off the face of the earth from antibiotics, this becomes an all-you-can-eat buffet to those bacteriophages, and they will go to town, inserting their biological information into these bacteria that would turn your body into a living war zone, replicating inside them and exploding out by the millions to infect and kill more. A huge spike in viral bacteriophages has been documented in patients that go on strong antibiotics, and it's a large reason why antibiotics presently don't immediately kill us due to malnutrition, secondary infections, or spikes in toxins. Pretty cool stuff. So what, the Pokerus is just a bacteriophage that lives in the Pokemon gut flora? Well, nah, probably not.
Probably
For one
not.
thing, these phages have no noticeable symptoms, positive or negative, on our bodies. They just maintain the status quo. And what's more, they're not really contagious. You don't catch them from other people or animals. They just kind of exist in you already in small numbers. What's more, in order for bacteriophages to make Pokemon faster, stronger, smarter, and healthier in the way that the Pokerus does, it'd mean there'd have to be some sort of bacteria living inside the Pokemon, which was actively making them dumber and slower and weaker, which I guess is a possibility, but that sounds like a pandemic to me. Someone should look into that. So what, does this mean that
Yeah, someone shall look into that. You know, like professional scientists, more research on it, and help everyone, I guess. Just a quick tip. Maybe do it faster next time.
the Pokerus is inviolable, that it's not a virus and it couldn't exist? Oh, absolutely not. For example, viral infections have been key in evolution in messing with our DNA, and some viruses have been shown to have developmental benefits on rats. This does not explain the Pokerus at all. Nothing on Earth can make things faster, stronger, and smarter. Well, almost nothing. Nothing natural. But when you get into the world of gene therapy, all bets are off. And what's a key component of gene therapy? Viruses.
So we are playing around with God.
Using tools like CRISPR, which I can't explain in detail here, gene therapy uses viruses to basically fix DNA. This is because viruses are perfectly adapted for this task. Viruses' entire jam is invading cells and twisting them for our own uses before moving on to another cell and doing the same thing. They can do this by essentially snipping off DNA and replacing it with another floating piece that's nearby. I know it seems like it should be more complicated than that, and it is, but it also kinda isn't. That's how it works. Meaning, while a virus could never randomly evolve to just make Pokemon better, one could be designed to. And it could be designed to be contagious, or it could just happen to be contagious by mistake. Someone drops a vial in a lab, oopsie poopsie, now it's out there. And what's more, gene therapy actually explains everything. Because after the Pokemon cures the Pokerus after a few days, you know what doesn't go away? They're double EVs. That's right, even after a Pokemon has no trace of the virus left in their bodies are still getting the benefits. Meaning it wasn't the actual infection giving them this advantage, rather the infection was unlocking this accelerated growth rate in Pokemon. The Pokerus goes into the body, rewrites all the DNA to allow a Pokemon to grow faster and smarter, and then moves on, or dies. After the DNA is rewritten, there's nothing else to do. But the Pokemon already has its DNA rewritten, so it remains powerful, more capable forever. It's essentially the forced evolutionary virus from Fallout, but it doesn't mutate Pokemon into giant monsters, unfortunately. That would
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
actually rule. So next time when you're out trying to catch the Pokerus, remember, it was designed by some lab somewhere. Probably some lab that made Mewtwo. They're all about gene tampering stuff, and just pray it doesn't evolve into some sort of zombie virus or something that makes your Pokemon want to eat your brains. Sincerely, Austin. P.S. Also, there is, fun fact, a lively debate in the scientific community about whether or not viruses are considered alive or not. This is because viruses, while clearly organic in nature, fail to check the boxes that many other organisms do. Viruses aren't made up of cells like many other organisms, rather it's a virion. They don't reproduce like other organisms, they don't grow, they don't use energy in the same way, they don't have the same genetic wholeness as other organisms. So, what do you think? Are viruses alive? Are they something else? Debate down in the comments section after you read a few articles on it first. It is wild stuff. And I want to give a personal shout out to my Patreon patrons, Matthew Ridge, Isby, Ronald Coleman, Alan Hagers, EditAmTP, Nicholas Spillinger, Larissa Resnick, and Mazer. If you guys make this show possible, I love you so much and have a good one.
Oh my god, the hyper beam. Overkill. It is overkill, but well, it works. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, please remember to sorry. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this video has been very entertaining, very knowledgeable, very educational for all of you. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Don't forget to follow my channel as well, and I'm sincerely appreciative, very grateful and thankful for all of us for me. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. But hey, that's just the signs of. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. This video came up from the YouTube channel of the Game Theorists in the year 2021, which is this year. If you do like this video, please remember to watch more of their videos and show support for them. They are amazing individuals and their videos are awesome. Thank you so much. If you do like my videos, please remember to watch more of my videos and show support for me. Thank you. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, follow, etiquette, etc. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. For me, I like the Game Theorists videos a lot because for me, I'm a huge fan of their work, so thank you, the Game Theorists. Thank you so much. It's very educational. Subscribe! Thank you.